How you don't know if it's true though?
Oh my god!
What?
I follow this guy on TikTok.
How you don't know if it's true?
That's
What's yours?
Ronan. Hi, Ronan.
I've decided that I'm going to start gaslighting you.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You heard what I said?
I don't understand what you mean.
What do you mean you don't understand?
Why are you gonna start abusing me?
I didn't say that.
For what purpose? Gaslighting is only toxic. What the fuck are you talking about?
Who said anything about gaslighting?
Yo, I'm not. Fucking idiot.
What a bitch.
Bro, as soon as I said died, the pistol was in the frame and it just went off. I was like, oh shit.
That was my favorite
This shit got
scene.
serious.
That was my favorite scene, dude.
Dude, I was like, cause you don't, there's no prep work for it. There's no like score behind it. There's no fucking musical cue. It just
I was
fucking happens.
just
And I'm
talking
like,
to...
God damn.
Just talking to Banana about how good movies are ruined by the score.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can just
'Cause
tell
you know
what's going to
something's
happen
coming.
because of the music.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. They ruin a lot of good movies with that shit.
Dumbass. On that same vibe. I got you.
Oh my god.
No
Assassinate him.
way.
Kill him.
You're gonna ninja it? You're a beautiful man.
Get over there.
From there too. Do you have a ghillie?
That's fucking
Well
tough.
done.
Oh.
What?
Keep it up
That's
in the next
fucking
round.
tough, bro. Bro, come on. Nice job.
Bomb planted on Alpha. Defuse it.
No fucking way.
Got it again, boys.
Bomb has been defused.
No fucking way.
For the win.
TikTok.
For the win.
He said do it for TikTok.
Report
It's
for
xTRONInx on TikTok. Go drop me a
4
follow.
and 6 and he pulls
Same as
through
my
to
name.
win it for
You
us.
got it.
Gangster.
Tied for third, I would put the entire Pirates of the Caribbean franchise.
Never seen one movie ever.
You're joking.
Personal stake. Nope. I had a girlfriend. One of my girlfriends went to go see this movie, but she told me she was like going to go biking or something. But this bitch left the fucking ticket in her pocket, and I found it in her pocket, and I was like, oh. So I'm not gonna. I was the type of guy. I don't ask questions. So I was just like, all right, so you out here fucking other dick, all right. That's just free roam for me to just fuck whoever I want. So that's what I started doing. I don't do that Geneva Convention of if you tell me the truth, I'll
She
forgive
just
you.
wanted
I
you to
was like,
think she
nope.
was healthy and went to go
Nope.
see a movie
Nope.
instead, and you
Nope.
you took that as your sign to fuck other
Yup.
bitches.
Yup. Yup.
So did she
Because
actually cheat? Did she actually cheat?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I found out later. But it's you know you get that instinct because
I
of
thought you were gonna say, you know, when you get that itch.
shit you building up. Itch. That's called herpes. Nah.
That'd be a dead
I just,
giveaway.
like, I had an
She got that
interest-
scurvy.
This was matter of fact, she pulled out this book, and it was definitely not made of the leather books are really made of. And she opened the book to some random page, and I could see, let's say, she's like 10 feet from me. And I can see her opening the book, and I'm looking at the page, and I'm like, of the knowledge of things that I have in my brain, what she has in her hand right now is the Necronomicon. She had the fucking Necronomicon in her fucking hands. And I fucking just left. I was like, nah, ain't no fucking way.
Bro,
No,
you did better than
of
I
all
did. If I'd have
people,
seen the
no.
fucking book cover, I'd have been out.
Listen, I knew it. The pussy was too good. It was too good. So I stopped talking to her. For like 3 months, some shit. And she actually shows up to one of our scheduled photo shoots. And at first she's nervous. And she's like, "Oh, I didn't think I would see you again." I was like,
Why?
"It's not that. It's not because I ghosted her." And she's like, "I hear doors opening at the end of my house. Okay, that better be my wife or one of my kids, because the footsteps are too loud and too slow. It's my son. You a scary motherfucker. You know that? What are you doing up at the witching hour, son? What the hell? It's almost 2 o'clock. There should be cats somewhere running at the speed of sound."
Oh, they've claymored it. They've claymored it.
Enemy bomb planted. Get the travel.
Why is this guy counting so hard?
Shonen just ninja defuse.
The fuse has been pulled. That is the way.
Yo,
On to the
Pablito,
next
you're
round.
pathetic. Holy shit.
I need to go get food still.
What are you gonna have?
I don't know yet.
Active bomb on Bravo. Move in.
Oh wait, ninja defuse is
He's
again.
done it again.
Defuse
He's
successful.
done it again. He's done it again.
Stay focused. No mistakes. This round is ours.
Blind as a bat.
And I'd never give any bitch anything less than A+ penis.
Better
I'm
man
not
than me.
one of those.
Better man
Not
than me.
giving them that B grade penis. No, make
You're
them
better
feed me
man
the
than
dick.
me, bro. You're a better man than me. I'll
So,
give you everything
like-
I got for like 3 seconds and I'm a bounce because I got what I wanted.
So like the week before I ghosted her. I'm doing this story feels like Memento. I'm jumping back and forth between tabs.
No.
Let me record this shit. 'Cause
I'm
you're
recording it
idiots.
too. I'm gonna start it right at the A+ dick. That's how that always works.
Hell no. I don't give a fuck, bro. It only takes 5 minutes of arguing, and I'm like, yo, this whole relationship is over. We've been dating for 2 years, but this is our first 5-minute argument. It's over. I can't do this. I'm so serious. I did that twice to my high school sweetheart. See, this conversation, it's always gold, no matter what. So we're just sitting on the steps. Boyfriend comes. And like he starts having like a fucking cardiac arrest. He went to a cardiac arrest. So I went and I got some orange juice, got him some vitamin C, and I'm fucking giving him chest compressions and helping him breathe.
Wait,
So,
wait,
ambulance-
wait.
I'm telling you the fucking
No.
truth.
I thought when
telling
you
the
said you went
truth.
and got some more juice that you just got yourself
serious.
a glass and you're
Yo,
sitting
you're
there
a fucking
drinking.
piece of shit.
That's what it
You
sounded like.
idiot.
It sounded like you said you were just sitting there drinking orange juice,
Good
watching
God.
this man
He
die.
died.
He said he
You're
had a
an
cardiac
idiot.
arrest, so I went and got some
You wanna-
orange juice. That's what the fuck.
Shut up, you idiot. You didn't bring this
Right in the middle.
You're all we've got. Keep moving. Enemy bomb at Alpha. Get over there.
Dude, you're such
No shit.
The bomb has been defused.
You're an idiot.
Oh shit!
I meet this chick on POF, you know,
Look at you. Outsourcing.
on plenty of fans, plenty of fish.
Oh, bro. I don't know what made us friends, but this is good. I'm good for this. I'm happy. You have anime.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I needed that warmth though, you know what I'm saying?
Shut up. Oh shit. Oh.
So I meet this chick on POF. I'm like, damn, I remember this bitch. I went to school with her. So I meet up with her at the Hardee's parking lot. And I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of interested in everything. And she's like, well, I would invite you back to my place, but I'm currently breaking up with my boyfriend, and he's like moving his shit out the last couple weeks.
Wow.
And I'm like,
Currently
oh,
breaking up. She a
yeah.
hoe. Go ahead.
She ain't even broke up with him, but we'll get to that.
For the streets.
And we'll link up another day, you know. So one day she hits me with the address, and she's like, "Hey, pull through." I said, "All right, bet." I had nothing going on. I was fishing. I was sitting on the beach on a 5-gallon bucket fishing, and she texted me. I loaded that shit up, got in the truck, hauled ass up the road. Fucking
Bro,
get to
you
her
live
apartment.
in the Dawson's Creek life. You just described the intro song to Dawson's Creek.
Is it really? I've never seen that show.
I can't wait for the time to be over.
And she lives in this apartment complex, and
Oh, boy.
fucking, I go up there, and she's got like 4 of her friends there and all that. And she's like, "Oh, let me give you a tour of the apartment." I'm like, "Bet." And you know, the moment that bedroom door closed, it was on. I was throwing it down, you know. So
Boom, boom, boom. Giving that B- game. Mm-hmm.
yeah, no, I was trying on this one, bro. So I
I don't
fucking
believe you. You didn't even sound convinced yourself just now.
no. See, there's a difference between A dick and D dick. You can't give D dick when there's 4 friends in the next room because you might have to hang out later and you want to leave a good impression.
Oh,
So
no,
I had to give that A
bro.
dick. Yeah, you can't have her coming out of the room walking normal, you know. You had to do something. So she fucking
That's crabs.
I'm in there beating the cervix and I ain't playing. This becomes a regular thing. I come over, throw it down. She's usually alone. Sometimes she's got friends there or whatever. Cool. One day I'm in there.
Dick, motherfucker.
One
You
day
didn't
I'm
invite
in
the
there.
friends?
No.
You selfish bitch.
One of her friends was a crackhead, another one was a gay dude. They can stay in the living room. So they
They
fucking
can watch, but they can watch, but they gotta pay.
So now the way I got her set up, I got her in like doggy style with her ass hanging off the edge of the bed, and I'm standing, you know. So I'm beating it in, and she's fucking
For leverage.
yeah, she's sitting there talking about this is the best dick I ever had,
No,
all that,
no, he doesn't
and the
walk
door
in.
opened.
No, please,
The
no.
door opened. And bro, she won't say it quiet. She was being vocal. It was the fucking door opened. Now at this time, I'm about $175, 5'10". This dude walks in. This dude walks in. He's a easy 6 foot, probably about
Ooh.
250, 260. Big fat
Ooh,
motherfucker. And he walks in and she just goes quiet and I stop moving, you know. Fucking, he looks at me. He goes, "Who are you and why are you fucking my fiance in my bed?"
Could have said it was an accident. I fell.
No, bro. I did what any man would do. I pulled that
Run.
shit out and I stepped to the left so I was in all my glory. And I said, "Look, we can fight right now or we can fight when I got pants on." He said, "Get your fucking pants on." I said, "Bet." And I snitched on that hoe the entire time I was putting my clothes on.
you bitch.
It's like she never
He's a
said
bitch.
shit. She didn't say she had no man. She said
crying.
she dumped your ass a month ago. Look through the house. There ain't no work boots or photos. I already
This
checked.
fucking
Where's
idiot
all your
work boots
possessions?
and
She's
photos.
probably got them hidden in a closet somewhere. There ain't
I wanna
nothing
hit
in
you
here
over your
belongs to
head
you.
So hard. I just hit you over the head. You fucking loser. You probably started tearing up too. Like, I was dead serious.
No, I was just telling her what was up. I was like, "Bro, she's for the streets. This is some bullshit. I didn't know."
saving your soul.
All that. So she lays in the bed and pulls the blankets up like to her neck and is trying to act all innocent and shit with her tiny self.
Yeah, that usually
Yeah.
cleans it up.
So I fucking, bro, if he was in there 2 minutes later, he'd have had something to clean up. I fucking go, and he's like, "All right, go ahead and leave." I'm in such a rush to get the fuck out of here. Go out, and her friends are just sitting in the living room smiling like they knew the whole time she was dating somebody. I go to leave, and like he walks by me the door and locks the door and is like, "Don't ever come back," and slams the door. I go to my car. I can't get in my car. I'm like, damn, I left my keys in that shit.
You fucking dick.
I go
You
to get my
are
phone
bad.
to call her and be like, "Yo, my keys are inside. Can you toss them out the window?"
Fucking idiot. I hate you.
My phone's in that bitch. So I'm up at the
Bro,
door.
what are you doing?
I'm up at the door knocking. And they're up there yelling. And he comes to the door, he's like, "What?" Trying to be all tough and shit. And I'm like, "Bro, I left my keys and my wallet and my phone on your dresser. Can I come grab them real quick?" So I walk back in the room. She's sitting there crying, and she looks at me like I'm a saver. I'm like, "Don't look at me." I grab the shit, and I go.
Ring.
I left. Tell me why this bitch texts me a week later talking about, "I want to talk to you." I'm like, this shit, this dumb. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And then I got bored, so I texted her. So now I go
time traveling intervention. The fuck? That's what the fuck
I
you
fucking
need.
do. This shit wrecked my whole life, bro. So this bitch is like at her house sitting down with him when I get over there. And I didn't know that this was gonna be a thing, you know. I thought he was at work. He invites me in and says, "Take a seat," like he's Chris Hansen or some shit. I'm like, "Alright, what's up?" And he says, "Well, she broke up with me and we still live together because we're still trying to work on things. And I need her to tell me if she loves you." And in that moment, I was like, "This dude's a bitch.
Jesus
Never mind.
Christ.
I'm gonna beat it down. Like I no more. You done invited me over to have a conversation with your girl after you caught her creeping with me, and I didn't know about you, and now you're bringing me back in your house. That's the last thing, especially when I'm in this phase of my life. I already know." So she's like, "No, I don't love him, but I'm kind of interested in him."
D's. I know where you at.
She's
The
like,
double D's.
I'm kind of
Dick and
interested
depression.
in him, blah, 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 and all that shit. So he leaves, and it's me and her alone in the house. Like, bro, this is your house. You're leaving me alone with your girl. I piped her down on the chair he was sitting in. I didn't give a shit. So we fucking...
You got dirty dick. I don't even know you. You got dirty dick, dude.
So
you for the streets too, man. I'm telling Banana. I'm about to send her a message.
She already knows the whole story. She already knows. The reason I didn't feel a bit bad about this is because she's one of these bitches that gives the pity story. She had like this picture on her phone of this huge fucking bruise, and she's like, "Oh, he broke my arm, he beat me, yada 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 yada. I've been trying to get away from him."
You didn't care about that neither.
No, but listen, she gave this whole pity story of, "You've got to help me to get out of this situation." They break up, and then me and her start dating. And this is the worst idea. It's I know, and I'm gonna give you the list of reasons why it's bad. Hold on, it gets worse. I haven't even described this bitch yet. She's a redhead.
What is wrong with you?
She's a redhead.
Stop. Enough. Stop. Don't need no other attributes. Shut up.
She's about 5'2". So she's one of them angry little redheads. And she's a bartender. So it was already
redhead.
It was, and her name ended in the sound E. So it was already problems. There was already issues.
Go ahead with your story about how you don't love yourself. Go ahead.
So I talked to her friends and shit. Now I found out from her friends that this is all bullshit. She fell off a swing and broke her arm. That apparently every time she breaks up with somebody, she always tells the same story. "Oh, they were abusive, they hit me, they did this," all that shit. So I did the logical thing and I got an apartment with her.
Tronin, you're not making the story better. You know that, right?
We living at the apartment, and after a while, I find out that she's got a problem. I'm in the bathroom.
Multiple dick.
No, not that problem yet, but that was an issue later.
Oh.
So I go under the sink, and I find
No, I gotta
like
hear
I'm
that.
looking for some shit, like to clean something with that I spilled because I didn't want to get yelled at. There's a
By her?
Ziploc bag. Yeah, there's a Ziploc bag that's got nothing but speed in it, bro. Nothing.
I thought you were gonna say meth. I thought you were gonna
I
say
mean, is
meth.
it any better?
Yeah.
So I
Could have
fucking,
had meth mouth.
I'm like, man, this bitch is gonna leave me and report me to the cops. So the first thing I did was flush the shit. She was pissed. She's like, how do you not know that I've been doing speed? When I first met you, I'd been awake for 3 days. And I was like, I didn't know what you looked like normal. How am I supposed to know? This bitch just been drinking Red Bull and doing speed all day. I don't know. Well, then I found out she was like texting other dudes and all this. And I was like, all right, we done. She's like, what? I said, I'm dumping you. We're done. I'm breaking up with you right now. You can stay in the
There's a
other spare
history here.
bedroom. It's cool,
There's a
whatever.
history of self-hatred that I'm noticing a pattern here, sir.
I dumped
You
her.
lost your G-Pass. Nah, you got with her. That's where you took this L.
I dump her, and you can stay in the back room, whatever, until you find a place, whatever. This bitch proceeds to keep me awake for like 3 days.
Yo!
Banging
what's
on
up,
pots
man?
and pans, knocking shit over in the apartment, running her fucking mouth, keeping me awake because I was starting a new job and it was keeping me tired during training. So I looked bad falling asleep and shit. One day she goes to work and she's like, hey, I locked myself out. Let me have the key. She goes back. I get home, took all the toilet paper out the house. Done took all her shit, thrown my shit everywhere,
Coles, you
took
don't need
all the
context.
dishes.
No context.
She
Keep going.
took all the dishes, and she
Gotcha.
left like one coffee mug that said, you disgust me on the side. And I was like, man, this is some bullshit. But I was fine with everything. Like, at least the bitch is gone, right? I go to take a shower that night. This bitch took the shower curtain. I'm in there with the shower head bouncing off the wall, bouncing the water off the wall, trying to take a shower. Fucking cussing that
Coles, you
bitch
see what I'm talking
out.
about? You don't need context, bro.
I'm
You missed a
cussing
lot.
this bitch out. I got the shower head pointed at the wall, and I'm like getting the water that's bouncing off the wall up against my
Cole's
chest.
laugh sounds like he's playing handball.
So I go to get out of the shower. This bitch done stole my towels because I had towels that weren't even hers to take. So I gotta like air dry my shit, and terrible. This bitch goes around the entirety of the county that I live in. The entirety of the county that I'm from, and proceeds to tell everyone that I know and worked with and went to school with, family, all that, that
But you do speed.
I assaulted her, that I beat her regularly, so she's just running my
This is
shit
for
through
us.
the mud. So now all the coworkers at the new job I work at hate my shit. Just immediately. I was like, oh, that's a great fucking start. So she like puts makeup on her face and like posts it on Instagram and makes it look like makes it look like I punched her in the mouth or some shit.
He got hurted.
Man, fuck you. I was rooting for Johnny. I was like, I feel your pain, bro.
Cunt cattle. That's what it's called. Cunt cattle. That's what you are. You got
hurted. I'm dead.
hurted.
I'm dead. This is like straight at the beginning of the Me Too shit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
It was your fault. Go on.
This is when
Harvey Jr.
like
over here.
fucking Kavanaugh was getting elected to the fucking Supreme Court or whatever, and the whole hashtag believe all women shit. So I had not a shot in the world. I ended up leaving that entire county. Like, I just not dealing with that shit.
Like you were guilty already.
Bro, I
You know, if you
withdrew
weren't
from
guilty, you wouldn't run,
society
right?
over that shit for
Don't you
the
get pulled
longest
over by
time.
police? Don't they tell you that shit? If you got nothing to hide, why are you running?
I ain't running from
why
shit.
are you running?
I'm not running from shit, but at the same time, I'm not gonna get yelled at in 7-Eleven. But so many times where I say, you know what, this shit's gotta stop. Okay?
What the fuck?
Got him on the
How
ropes.
did we
Don't let your
lose?
guard down.
Wait. How did we lose?
Ninja.
Oh my god.
Bastard.
With no. Wait.
Wow.
Alright, maybe I'm too drunk to.
Switching
No, that's
sides,
that sounds. That's that sounds.
There's nothing anyone does in this group that is morally right. You know that, right? we're like diet Sith lords with no powers. just bad choices and an assortment of hoodies. You gotta remember to exhale. You can't just inhale the whole time.
You got asthma.
Like that.
You got asthma. You got eczema. You got eczema. LeBron James. LeBron James.
This dude's holding the smoke.
Less than a minute. Bomb planted on Alpha.
No way. No way. Oh my.
This round's ours. Stay sharp for the next.
That's better than what I got code saved as.
What?
Oh god.
Every time he calls me, you just see the biggest cotton field you've ever seen in your life.
Motherfucker. You son of a bitch.
Can't approve. Cannot approve of this message.
It just stretches on forever. I go, oh, that's codes.
It's a lot better than this bullshit.
Waiting for you. Shoot him now.
I'm gonna try to.
I'll do it.
Less than a minute.
No way he just
front
let
of him
you
and
do
did
that
it.
shit.
Favorite thing is when a female's makeup doesn't match her foundation, so it just looks like a party clown. From the chin up, it's just a different shade of bitch.
Different shade of bitch. What?
7 shades of blue.
There's the ones on Instagram that don't got no tits, and they try to make it look like they have tits, and all it looks like is they have a severe case of the scoliosis. Their whole back looks like a cobra about to strike.
Bro, I guarantee you. See, I'm not even gonna look at any random picture, but you can say how you just described that picture, right? If you search on Instagram and you find a bitch doing that pose, and you look at her legs, it looks like. You ever seen Xavier on Adult Swim? You ever seen that shit? That's what that shit looks like. That's what they look like to me, with the fucking snake arm,
I'm done.
the backwards knees.
He said these bitches look like Wendigo.
It's until dawn, damn bitches.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
I mean, if it's funny, yeah, I'll consider.
All your things are
Bomb planted on Bravo.
Wait, that's my
Well
teammate?
done.
I'm so
Round off.
confused. The
Play
sword
shot
just
for the
watched
next
my
one.
teammate plant our bomb and then defuse our bomb. What? I fucking
Where'd
whatever.
the gun
Assets identified.
What are
Need to
you
keep
on
them
right
intact.
now,
Bomb planted on Bravo. Good hunting. Get ready. Enemy asset. Grab the boat.
Fucking god, dude.
Get the Bravo. Enemy bomb planted.
That's a bitch on god.
Use boom. Good job, team.
what?
We've taken
Nigga,
the advantage.
ninja,
Mission
nigga,
clear.
ninja,
Fuck all you.
Nigga just ninjas it, fuck.
Get to Bravo. Enemy bomb planted.
Who just said he was going to A? Fucking some sped ass kid, bruh.
Bomb defused. Well done.
Yay.
They're hurting.
How do you get double into the defuse? Retard.